What if there were places where Canadians aren't just tourists, but are treated like old friends from the moment they arrive? In some countries, the welcome is tied to shared values, while in others, it's rooted in gratitude for past sacrifices. More than 300,000 Canadians visit these destinations yearly, leaving not just with memories, but with lifelong friendships and family connections. Whether drawn by natural wonders or cultural traditions, Canadians find a sense of belonging that goes beyond travel. Let's uncover the 10 countries where being Canadian opens doors to unmatched hospitality. Number 10. Brazil. Brazil's warm hospitality and vibrant culture make it one of the most welcoming places for Canadians. People from Canada are drawn to the lively festivals like the world-famous Carnival and the chance to enjoy Brazil's breathtaking landscapes, including Copacabana Beach and the Amazon rainforest. Canadians blend easily into Brazil's multicultural society, which celebrates diversity, a value both countries share. Beyond tourism, thousands of Canadians live and work in Brazil, forming communities that strengthen cultural exchanges between the two countries. Brazil's open and friendly attitude resonates with Canadian politeness, and locals appreciate Canadians' respect for their culture. Diplomatic ties between the two nations are strong, especially in trade and investment, which further deepens this relationship. As a result, Canadians are not just seen as visitors, but as welcomed friends, eager to experience and contribute to the vibrant life of Brazil. Number 9. Italy. Italy's rich cultural heritage and deep-rooted family values create a warm environment for Canadians. With over 1.5 million Canadians of Italian descent, many Canadians visit Italy to reconnect with their roots and meet extended family. Beyond family ties, Canadians love Italy's famous cuisine, historical landmarks, and scenic countryside, making it one of their favorite destinations. Canadians are welcomed in Italy not just as tourists, but as friends who share an appreciation for food, culture, and community. Italian locals respect the way Canadians engage with their traditions, whether it's enjoying a homemade meal in a village or participating in cultural events. The bond between Canada and Italy continues to grow through shared cultural exchanges, making Canadians feel at home no matter where they go in Italy. Number 8. New Zealand. New Zealand shares many similarities with Canada, including a love for the outdoors and respect for nature. Canadians and Kiwis, what New Zealanders affectionately call themselves, find common ground in activities like hiking, skiing, and wildlife exploration. Many Canadians take advantage of working holiday programs, spending up to a year in New Zealand to experience its stunning landscapes and laid-back lifestyle. The welcoming nature of New Zealanders fits well with Canada's friendly reputation, and Canadians are often seen as adventurous and easy to get along with. Tourism between the two countries strengthens their bond, with over 100,000 Canadians visiting annually. Whether camping by a quiet lake or chatting in a local pub, Canadians quickly build meaningful connections with the people of New Zealand. Number 7. Japan. Japan's emphasis on respect, politeness, and tradition aligns perfectly with Canadian values, making Canadians feel comfortable and welcomed. Japanese people often admire Canadians for their courteous behavior and curiosity about local culture. Canadians explore a variety of experiences in Japan, from ancient temples in Kyoto to the modern attractions of Tokyo, drawing over 300,000 visitors from Canada every year. The relationship between the two countries extends beyond tourism. Japan has a significant cultural influence in Canada, with sushi, anime, and tea ceremonies gaining popularity. Likewise, Canadians leave a positive impression in Japan by following customs, such as bowing and showing respect for public spaces. This mutual respect strengthens the connection between the two countries, ensuring that Canadians always feel welcome in Japan. Number 6. The Netherlands. The Netherlands holds a special place in its heart for Canadians, and this connection goes back to World War II. Canadian soldiers played a key role in liberating the Netherlands from Nazi occupation, and even today, many Dutch people honor this history. Every year, cities across the Netherlands hold parades and ceremonies to remember the sacrifices made by Canadians, keeping the bond between the two nations alive. Beyond history, Canadians are drawn to the Netherlands for its charming canals, colorful tulip fields, and bite-friendly culture. Around 250,000 Canadians visit the country annually, and locals welcome them warmly, often describing Canadians as polite and open-minded. Shared values like environmental awareness and inclusivity make Canadians feel comfortable, whether they're exploring museums in Amsterdam or enjoying a bike ride through the countryside. Number 5. Ireland. Ireland is one of the most welcoming places for Canadians, thanks in large part to deep family connections. Over 4.5 million Canadians have Irish ancestry, and many travel to Ireland to reconnect with their roots. In towns and villages across the country, locals greet Canadians not as strangers, but as distant relatives returning home. Whether sharing a meal or joining a music session in a pub, Canadians are embraced with warmth and kindness. The relationship between Ireland and Canada goes beyond family ties. Canadians admire Ireland's stunning green landscapes and lively traditions, from folk music to storytelling. On the other hand, Irish people appreciate Canada's values of diversity and politeness, which align closely with their own. This mutual respect makes Canadians feel at home, creating lasting friendships during their visits to Ireland. Number 4. Germany. Germany's welcoming attitude towards Canadians comes from a mix of shared values and mutual interests. Germans appreciate Canadians for their politeness, reliability, and curiosity about local culture. Canadians often explore Germany's rich history, visiting landmarks like Berlin's Brandenburg Gate or experiencing the excitement of Oktoberfest in Munich. With over 300,000 Canadians visiting each year, Germany remains one of the top European destinations for Canadian travelers. The bond between the two countries goes beyond tourism. Academic and cultural exchanges between Canada and Germany foster long-term connections, especially among students and researchers. Economically, the two nations collaborate in industries such as technology and renewable energy. These connections make Canadians feel more than welcome. They are treated as valued partners in both personal and professional spaces across Germany. Number 3. Australia. Australia and Canada share more than just a Commonwealth connection. They have similar lifestyles that foster natural friendships. Canadians and Australians bond over a love for the outdoors, with many Canadians drawn to Australia's beaches, reefs, and national parks. Working holiday programs attract thousands of Canadians each year, allowing them to explore and work in Australia for extended periods. Australians describe Canadians as friendly and adventurous, qualities that align perfectly with the laid-back Aussie spirit. Over 300,000 Canadians visit Australia annually, many forming lifelong friendships. Whether surfing on Bondi Beach or hiking through the outback, Canadians quickly feel part of the local community. The shared love for sports, like hockey and rugby, further deepens the connection, creating a sense of belonging for Canadians across Australia. Number 2. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom holds strong historical and cultural ties with Canada. Both nations share a deep connection through the Commonwealth and a similar respect for politeness, tradition, and humor. Canadians traveling to the UK feel at ease navigating familiar customs, making the experience smooth and enjoyable. They often explore iconic landmarks like Buckingham Palace and Edinburgh Castle, enjoying a blend of old-world charm and modern city life. Each year, thousands of Canadian students pursue education in the UK, further strengthening ties between the two countries. The ease of interaction, shared language, and cultural familiarity help Canadians feel comfortable and respected. Many Canadians feel a sense of kinship with the British, forming personal and professional connections that last long after their visits. Number 1. United States. The United States and Canada share one of the closest relationships in the world. With millions of Canadians visiting the U.S. each year for business, travel, or education, the cross-border connection is constant and dynamic. Canadians are welcomed warmly across American cities, with locals appreciating their polite manners and friendly demeanor. The cultural overlap between the two countries makes it easy for Canadians to fit in, whether exploring New York City, relaxing in California, or enjoying a sports event. Many Americans also travel north to visit Canada, which deepens the familiarity and understanding between the two nations. Beyond personal visits, both countries collaborate on major global issues, including trade, security, and environmental protection, making Canadians feel valued and respected throughout the U.S. These countries show that Canadians are welcomed with open hearts and lasting friendships, no matter where they travel. Whether it's shared history, cultural connections, or simply a mutual respect for kindness, these bonds go far beyond tourism. If you're looking for your next adventure or a place that feels like home away from home, these destinations should be at the top of your list. Tell us in the comments, have you visited any of these countries, or are they on your travel bucket list? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more insights on travel and global connections. Safe travels, and we'll see you in the next one.